Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Welcome to Facts and Two Cents. This is Petal. Welcome to my very impromptu, really impromptu, my very impromptu podcast today. And it was going to be later, but then life happens. And so I had to kind of push it up quite a bit because, again, stuff happens. But anyways, welcome. So happy some of you who are here. Many of you, I'm sure, if you watch, it's gonna be watching it on replay because you got stuff to do, things, places to go, people to see. You don't have my crazy schedule. So, anyways, welcome. I am so excited to be talking about fun stuff from our faves. They have been silent, so we've been kind of just sort of like going off doing other things while they're silent. But wonderful news coming out from our faves today. One of the big news is that Harry is going to be really given this incredibly prestigious, this is a huge deal. The Espys are going to be coming up in next month, July, hosted by Serena, and they're going to be presenting Harry with the Pat Tillman Award. And it is a huge deal. It is such an incredible thing for Harry as a veteran who is all about using sports, as we know, for recovery and created the Invictus Games. And so it's just so amazing and wonderful to see how the United States, whether it's the sports community, especially football, it's really, especially football, and the military community in the US have completely embraced Harry and really just so appreciative for the work that he's done with the military and using sports as a way to help veterans combat whatever it is they are struggling with. So it is so fantastic. So this is from Archwell today. Also, you will find this on ESPN. They have been promoting it all over social media, so you'll find this there as well. But I'm taking it from Archwell. It says SP 2024, the 2024 Espys, which is the ESPN, award where it's awarding all of these sports figures all over for all their big achievements. It says Prince Harry to receive the prestigious Pat Tillman Award for Service, Steve Gleason to receive the award, the Arthur Ashe Award for Courage, and Don Staley to receive the Jimmy V Award for Perseverance. During this year's ESPY, ESPN will recognize exceptional individuals who exemplify courage, perseverance, and service. Among the esteemed recipients is Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, who will be honored with the Pat Tillman Award for Service. This accolade celebrates individuals in the sports world who have made significant contributions to others, echoing the legacy of the former NFL player and U.S. Army Ranger Pat Tillman. And of course, you see Pat Tillman there as a Arizona, what is it? The Cardinals football team? I think it's Cardinals they're called, from Arizona. I haven't been paying that much attention to football of late, so I remember, but it's Arizona he was playing for, number 40. And of course, here in his military uniform. And if you know anything about Pat Tillman, we'll get to that in a second about his military service. And so it is going to be a huge deal. It's going to be July 11th, hosted by the one and only GOAT, Serena Williams. Hello. And of course, Serena is a huge one of Harry's, one of his dear friends, obviously, Meghan's bestie, him and Meghan's bestie. And we've seen Harry and Serena and Harry really they got together and do stuff for BetterUp. We know, we just saw them last when Harry and Meghan were in Florida. Of course, Serena lives in Florida. Well, she actually lives in Florida and California. But when they were in Florida for polo, Serena also came out and supported them there as well. So Serena is going to be hosting the ESPY. So it'd be really cool if she is the one that does the award to Harry. I cannot wait for this. So again, ESPN is They are blasting this all over the place. It's going to be a huge deal. Whether Meghan will be joining Harry there as well, don't know. Would be a fantastic to see them all together there. But this is a huge, huge, huge deal. And just so you know, a little bit about Pat Tillman. It's, not a pleasant story, unfortunately, because again, life. And but I'm gonna read, and this is, thank you Wikipedia, this is just sort of a condensed version of Pat Tillman's life, and I thought, well, okay, we'll use this. So I'm just gonna move my little brand thingy here, and I'm gonna move my banner at the bottom so I can read it. And yeah, so, well, actually, we'll get to that before. I'm sorry, get to that after. But a little bit about Pat Tillman. It says Patrick Daniel Tillman Jr., November 16th to 1976 to April 22nd, 2004, was, as you can see from that he has passed away. It says he passed away, he was only like 27 years old when he died. It says was an American professional football player from Arizona for the Arizona Cardinals of the National Football League, or the NFL, who left his sports career and enlisted in the United States Army in May 2002 in the aftermath of the September 11th attacks. His service in Iraq and Afghanistan, as well as his subsequent death, were the subject of national attention. This increased after it was revealed that he was killed by friendly fire. Tillman played college football at Arizona State for the Arizona State Sun Devils, earning first team All-American honors in 1997. After 4 seasons in the NFL, Tillman joined the Army Rangers and served several combat tours before he was killed in the mountains of Afghanistan. At first, the Army reported that Tillman had been killed by enemy fire. A month later, on May 28, 2004, the Pentagon notified the Tillman family that he was actually killed by fire from his own side. The family and other critics alleged that the Department of Defense delayed the disclosure until weeks after Tillman's memorial service out of a desire to protect the image of the U.S. military. In 2007, the Pentagon released a report ruling Tillman's death as accidental. Tillman was posthumously promoted to from specialist to corporal. He also posthumously received a Silver Star and Purple Heart medals. So again, he left he had an incredible career in football, to join the military and to go to Iraq and Afghanistan to serve his country, and was killed by friendly fire, which tends to happen a lot. And so, so there was a whole big hubbub. I think there was also a movie on it about his life, serving his country, playing football and serving his country. There's also a movie about his life. So, yeah, he's really considered like a hero in the United States. So if you're not here, you may in the U.S., you may not have heard of Patrick Tillman, or Pat Tillman, that everybody knows him by, but it is a big deal. He is a heroic figure for Americans, for his service for his country, and again, also leaving a very prestigious career and going and serving his country and then dying in Afghanistan. So this award named after him, the NFL named this award after him, given to Harry, is such a huge deal. And of course, those on Shutter Islands would be going crazy. I can only imagine. I haven't seen it yet, but I can only imagine what they are saying. I mean, I had to correct somebody on X earlier today. It's like, why Harry? Pat Tillman is this hero in America. And I had to let them know. It's like, yes, Pat Tillman did leave his career in the NFL. A privilege for him to play in the NFL. Yes, he left his career and served. So did Harry. Harry also left his privilege and went and served his country for 2 tours. But he lived, and then he came out and then created this incredible platform, this Invictus Games, that is the lifeline to so many veterans. He hasn't responded to me when I kind of corrected that. So a lot of people may not have know about the Invictus game. So for me, I feel like instead of being upset at people who are like, well, why Harry, especially Americans who are not clued into what Harry has been doing, it's a great time to educate them and send them links about what Invictus games is and what Harry has been doing and why he's so deservedly. And the Invictus games is not just for Harry, but for the entire Invictus team who have been serving veterans for the last 10 years. In such an incredible way. And so many Americans veterans have benefited from the services that Harry and his team have provided through Invictus Games, and also teaming up with the Wounded Warriors and all of these military organizations in the US that are benefiting from the Invictus Games. And so it's really wonderful. I mean, I am so proud of Prince Harry, so proud of the work that they're doing. And for me, this honor, this Pat Tillman Award, is perfectly deserved. And anybody who knows what Invictus has been doing, totally and completely deserved. So yeah, incredible honor for. And there, so this is a little bit more, if again, this is all from Wikipedia. So all this information, I had a few minutes, and so I needed a condensed version of Pat Tillman's career. And Wikipedia, thank you very much. I don't use a whole lot of stuff from them, but thank you, Wikipedia, and anybody who did this site and put this information on there. But this is a little bit more about Pat Tillman, his service in the military, and also his career in the NFL. And yeah, so thank you, Pat Tillman, for your service, and thank you, ESPN, for really recognizing Prince Harry and the Invictus game in this incredible way. So I just think it's fantastic. I mean, you go. And so, yeah. But so again, JSC says, agree, Pedal. It creates an opportunity to talk about Prince Harry and the tremendous work he's doing. Yes. Yeah. And don't be surprised on social media. People, there are going to be trolls there saying a bunch of ridiculous things and, questioning why Harry and all of that stuff. Instead of being mad at them, it's a great time to share Invictus link. Share the link about Invictus, share the links about past games and the games coming up in February, next February, to share all about all the great. This is a great time to really publicize. Literally use whatever the trolls are saying as a great opportunity to don't argue with all their nonsense. Just all you need to do is share all the things that Invictus is doing, what they did in the past and what they're doing in the future and what they're doing now. This is a great advertisement. So yeah, don't get involved in all the nonsense from the British press. Literally use this as a platform ESPN is they are blasting this stuff all over the place. Use it. There are going to be a lot of articles written about it. Use it to put the links for Invictus games, because so many veterans who, some of them may not even know about Invictus games, or really, they may have heard of it and not considered it. And now this might give them an opportunity to be like, oh, you know what? Maybe this can help me. So whatever it is just, yeah. But it's absolutely wonderful to see. I'm so excited for Prince Harry. Yeah, and Invictus games, like, yes. So yes, but anyway, before we move on, hello to all my friends in the chat. I didn't even say hello to you. I know I said hello to Malarazi, who was the first one on the chat earlier today, but I didn't say hello to everyone else. And ooh, it is storm and rain and ice. Oh no, that's terrible. I'm going to send you lots of New York weather. It is hot here. So I'm going to send it to you. Just imagine you're in New York, Madarazi sound, and feel the heat. And just imagine you are in a place, it doesn't have to be New York. Think of yourself in the Caribbean somewhere, but with the heat of New York. I would say that. Yeah. Okay. Hello, Dolores, saying congratulations to Prince Harry. Our awesome moderator Karen M is here, and Gwen is here, and Veronica. Hello, guys. Welcome to my impromptu podcast. Judy is here. Yes, and JSC we said earlier. Hello, Connie is here. Jay Patterson is here. Hello. Who else is there? Maya Dino is here. Karen Warner is here. Hello. Thierry is here. Veronica. Oh, Karen Warner, I'm going to send you an email later on today. So look out for it. I just have a question to ask. So I'm going to send you an email just to let you know. Let's see who else is here. Church Nelly is here. Church Nelly says hello, all in the live chat, still in pain. Get me some horse milk. Oh dear, tranquilizers ASAP. Oh man, I am so sorry you are still in pain, Church Nelly. Oh my goodness. Sending you love, love, love. But I'm happy that you're here. At least give us an update on how you are. My goodness, I hope that pain goes away quickly, man. That is no joke. Dealing with pain. Oh, for me, anything but pain, so goodness. So we're going to keep praying for you, Church Nelly. And thank you for giving us the update. Lots of prayers for Church Nelly, everybody. Thank you so much, Judy, for your super sticker. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see who else is here before we move on. And Olive is here, Gwen is here, and everyone else will say hello as we go along. But again, yes, Prince Harry. Thank you, Sports ESPN, for your incredible honor for Prince Harry. What else is happening? Oh, and just a little bit more information about the awards. This is just ESPN PR. This is what they will post, some of what they were posting earlier today. If you click the link, you have a lot more information from ESPN about the event about the ESPY Awards on July the 11th, and also about Serena actually obviously hosting this award. So I think she's hosted it before, I think twice before or once before, but I know she's hosted the awards before. So one of Harry's besties is going to be hosting. Yes. Very, very, very exciting. So yes, I was very excited. And also, Invictus Games responded. This is a response to the SPPR promoting Prince Harry receiving the award. It says, they said, thank you for honoring the Invictus community. The love and support from the international service community has allowed us to change lives and save lives for the last 10 years. And we aren't stopping in our mission to help as many service members as we can. And ESPN, I'll put a link to it. ESPN did this really cool write-up on Harry, and also really cool write-up on his service and the Invictus community. So really, really awesome. I'm so proud of Invictus, of Prince Harry, and the work they're doing. Completely deserved, man. Absolutely wonderful. So yes. And I posted this in our community page last night, so hopefully you guys have had a chance to watch this. This is from Grief to Growth, and when Harry was in the UK for the Invictus service, he took one of the days and spent quite a few hours with his patron, Scotty's little soldiers, and he did games with them, and they were playing. And he then also had a session with some of the older kids talking about their process, their process of grief, and learning how to live and cope with the grief of losing a parent in the military or in war. And so they did that, and I didn't know he also did this interview with the Nikki Scott, who is the founder of Scotty's, Scotty's Little Soldiers. And this is such a powerful interview. Actually, this interview is Harry interviewing her, and it was so amazing. And so again, I posted a link to the YouTube, that's the entire interview on YouTube. So I posted it in our community page. So please, please, please go and really watch it and share it. This needs to really trend. It's so powerful. And so Archwell posted about it. It says, supporting bereaved military children. To mark Armed Forces Day, Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, and Nikki Scott, founder of Scotty's Little Soldier, took part in a recorded conversation. The pair discussed service, grief, and the power of turning pain into purpose. Nikki's personal tragedy led her to establish Scotty's Little Soldiers in 2010 with a mission to provide bereaved military children opportunities to smile again and find joy amidst their grief. The Duke currently serves as the global ambassador for Scotty's Little Soldiers. And again, last year, they appointed Prince Harry the global ambassador. And this was such a powerful um, conversation and a powerful interview with Nikki talking about, how she found out, when she found out her husband was killed, and what it was like telling her children. Her oldest son was 5 years old. How do you tell a 5 year old that his father just died? And then her daughter was not old enough, but now that they're old enough, they're asking all of these questions and how to help them through the grief and how to help them to process and how to get the answers to give them, because they're asking all of these questions. And how did he die? What was he wearing? What happened? I mean, so all of these things, it's helping her to dig deeper into everything about her husband's military life, because her children are asking. And the path for her dealing with her own grief and helping her children through their grief and their processing it, and then turning what it was like, turning all of that into, now, okay, we need to help other families. We need to create this to help other families to be able to, and other kids to be able to work through their grief. And so Harry, now as the ambassador, they're really working on getting more funding and getting even more kids to be a part of this, because we know there are so many more kids other than the kids that are there right now. And I'm hoping that branches of this would be in other places. I'm assuming there are organizations like it in the US. I don't know for sure, but I'm assuming. But this would be a great thing for have for it to be here and other countries as well. And so, yeah, it is just really, I mean, it's such a powerful interview. And and again, Harry, he knows from grief. He is, from 12 years old, losing his own mom. And so he's able to be such a great ambassador and a great counselor and a great help to these kids. So definitely, watch this. It's on YouTube. It's on our community page. I posted it there last night. So hopefully if you haven't gotten a chance to watch it, you'll watch it. And please, please, please share it. Everyone needs to see this. It's amazing. And what else? Archwell has been very active the last couple of days. They posted this, and again, it says insight from Global Girl Media UK. So they are really working on the media and the younger generation. Archwell, and I hope everyone else, has given up on media as it is, and the people who are in their media, especially their press, right now, because it's a hopeless situation there. They're not going to change. And so Archwell is really investing in the youth coming up, that they have a different perspective, that if and when they decide to go into especially news, broadcast media or whatever, or just using their social media platform, they're coming from it with a perspective of, we don't have to do what our predecessors have done. We can change the culture, we can change the face of media. And so they are focusing on really educating and helping the younger generation. So they posted this. It says Archwell Foundation continues to spearhead insight sessions globally, actively engaging both young individuals and parents to collect their perspective on the impact of social media and the digital realm. Recently, we facilitated a session with Global Girl Media UK, an NGO that empowers young women to become agents of change through producing and distributing their own digital stories. Firmly believing in the importance of amplifying women's and youth voices, our session delved into the evolving landscape of information dissemination in the digital era. The young women shared unique insights into the benefits of widespread information access and proposed innovative solutions to combat bias and the proliferation of misinformation. So I love this, and I love this is like an ongoing conversation, not just a one-off. We've seen them done it with other young women as well, and with who've created their own platforms in battling disinformation and all of that stuff, and figuring out innovative ways to change the landscape of news, especially news, and get rid of a lot of the fake news that is out there. So I'm really excited for these young kids, and I'm so happy that the Sussexes are continuing this and continuing this, especially in the UK. The US have it too, not to say the US doesn't have it too, but the UK media is accessible. And there is nobody can deny what that is. And so I'm happy. And again, it also shows that Harry and Meghan have not given up on really interacting with organizations in the UK, even though they choose not to live there. So I'm really happy to see that as well, because there needs to be a change. So yeah. And so that is, the squad Sussexes are doing great again under their tree. But impact, this is the question I was asking the last episode about Princess Anne's lack of impact. In spite of all the things that she's done, we cannot find the impact this woman has been making. We don't know. This is very clear. This is tangible things that we see the Sussexes are doing all of the time. So it is wonderful to see. What else is happening? Finally, BetterUp. Prince Harry works with BetterUp, and of course, it's doing amazing. So they recently brought in Formula One to be, one of their companies they're working with. So now they have brought on another of Harry's favorite people. Prince Harry loved Brene Brown. She is a motivational speaker, life coach. She's amazing. I love her too. And so BetterUp says, exciting news. We are thrilled to announce our partnership with the one and only Brene Brown. Brene's insights on vulnerability, courage, empathy have inspired millions, and couldn't be more honored to join forces to launch the new Daring Leadership Institute. That is so amazing. BetterUp will integrate the proven curriculum of Dare to Lead into its platform, benefiting our customers by bringing their employees into the fold of Brene Brown's Courageous Leadership Program. Brene will be appointed executive chair of the Institute and join BetterUp Science Board to bring her decades of expertise into BetterUp full suite of products, as well as contribute to BetterUp through research and organizational development for our 600 plus customers. Together, we'll collaborate to generate research that will integrate into BetterUp's platform and advance organizational development for our customers and help leaders everywhere strengthen the skill set and mindset needed to tackle rapid change like the rise of Gen AI. So yes, Brene Brown is amazing. If you have not checked out her leadership series, she's absolutely amazing. And I know Harry loves her to death. She's one of Harry and Meghan's favorite people. They are amazing. So it is fantastic that BetterUp has her. And again, the things Harry and Meghan do under their tree is amazing. It's amazing. And we know that, when they're under a tree being quiet, just leave them under the tree. They'll tell us what they want to tell us when they want to tell us. And I absolutely just love this. And I always think back of how, we're not even going to think about them. Never mind. We'll just focus on our faves. Anyway, there are also other news about Harry's court case. That's some kind of drama going on over there. That's going to be for the next podcast because I don't have all that information at hand. And so, but I know it's like drama filled. And Harry's lawyers are like, those people, they're going back and forth as they always do. So we'll get that for the next episode. But this is all about our faves doing amazing things, achieving amazing things, and honored for their amazing things that they're doing. And so I am so proud of our faves. And again, for all of us, for the Sussex Squad community worldwide, there is no need to focus on others. On Shutter Island, there's no need to focus on derangers and all that madness. There's no need to focus on the British brass. What the Sussex are doing, what they have done, the organizations that they're working with, is enough information that we can spend a lifetime just doing that. And there are other stuff around it. There is no need to get involved in any other stuff. Let's share all this stuff. Let's get it out there and get it. This is the stuff that we really need to be screenshotting if we don't, or sharing and liking and all, and quote tweeting to make this positive stuff go viral. This is what I am so tired of, the negative stuff going viral, that I mean, that's the reason why I blocked and mute even many people within our squad, because I refuse to watch it anymore. So this is what we need to be sharing. This is stuff like this, And again, look, I'm not saying that, to hide things or anything like that. But the things that we know that are obviously there for clickbait, the things that we know that are obviously false, there's no need to be sharing stuff and then and then claiming to be outraged. There is no, because if you're sharing negative stuff, I don't care if you're outraged or not, you are sharing negative stuff. So that's just how the algorithm work, and you're just doing those people's job for them. Let this be the things. Let this thing, the positive stuff. But it's not that we're just saying, oh, we're just doing positive stuff. This is actual truth. This is actually what's going to happen. So, and what's happening. So let's share those things. So yeah, that's just how I'm thinking about stuff lately. So that's all I have. Actually, I just wanted to jump on here and just, be reveling in the wonderful work that our faves are doing and share that. And just, today is a positive day. Let's keep it positive. We'll deal with dramas another day or another time, or at least another episode. So anyways, I'm going to jump in the chat for a few minutes, and we will end it there. But that's all I wanted to share. Just, again, I'm going to put a couple links in, more links, the ESPN stuff in our community page. And also, guys, what I shared from Archwell is just a little clip from Archwell. There are more information on Archwell. I didn't want to just take up all their stuff. Please go over to Archwell and see and read for yourself and see the photos and stuff that they're putting there, and really, share what they have there. So it's wonderful. So anyways, what are you guys saying in the tabloids? Let's see. Karen M says, outside the UK tabloids, Harry is well loved throughout the world, and I believe he's still well loved in the UK. He is well loved within the UK. It's just the UK media that they are what they are. So, but UK people love Harry no matter what they say. So yeah, let's see. What else? Sonia says, you go, Captain Harry Wales, the Duke of Sussex. Thank you, HRH Prince Harry, for your service to veterans and to humanity. Hear, hear. Yes, absolutely. So yes. Let's see, what else? I'm just scrolling through the chat. Jesse says, agree, Pedal. Oh, what do you agree with? Let's see. It creates an opportunity to talk about Prince Harry and the tremendous work he is doing. Oh, yes, exactly. The Espys Awards, the perfect opportunity to blast all, not even just say Invictus, blast all the things the Sussexes are doing. This is an opportunity for people who have been questioning, well, what are Harry and Meghan doing in the US? What have they been doing? Perfect opportunity. You don't have to argue with anyone. Just post it. And so more and more people will see, like, oh, they're actually doing all of this stuff and they're not getting taxpayer funds. Then I wonder why you know how that thought process go. Anybody with a mind would thought like, interesting, So yeah, very, very cool. Let's see. Tazia says, Harry was a soldier for 10 years, went to war twice. Since then, he's been working with injured soldiers that the government has forgotten and still working with them. Exactly. Absolutely. Facts and facts and facts. Thank you so much, Tazia. Is it Tasha? Oh, did I say that wrong? Is it Tazia or Tasha? Let me know. Either way, I love your name. So yes. Let's see. Tazia also says, every time H's enemy think they have won, God shows up and shows out. He sure does. He sure does. So there you go. Let's see. Oh, Black Queen is here. Yes. Church Nelly has now told us how she's doing. So yes. So Black Queen, hopefully you saw from Church Nelly how she is doing. So Black Queen, our awesome moderator. I'm so happy you're here. Let's see. Um Veronica says, yes, I saw some crazy comments, but a lot of squatties are adding the Invictus lens. Yes, yes, squatties, man. Perfect opportunities to talk about show up and show out. Perfect opportunities for squatties to show up and show out. So yes, let's see. Jerry says somewhere in the UK is an angry statesman, I would assume. Veronica says, loving the impromptu podcast panel. Well, I'm glad you're loving it. Thank you. I love doing it. I'm sorry, some people could plan, weeks ahead. Okay, I'm going to do this every time, every single day. And I try to think that way, but my life is, well, a lot of times it's my fault because I hate schedules. Even though I think, okay, I'm going to be planning things. I hate schedules, but I kind of have an haphazard life in a way, because I do so many things and things just pop up. So sometimes even when I plan things, it just goes haywire. And then I'm like trying to desperately fit, okay, how can I do this and this and this? And then all my schedules just go poof up in the air and just sort of land where it lands. And so a lot of times you see me just, okay, I have this time and I just want to hang with my friends and talk Sussexes or something. That was today, one of those days. So yes. But I'm happy I have this, even if it's a few minutes, to hang and chat about our faves and the great work that they're doing, because we need to chat about it. It's amazing. So yes, we're tired of negative stuff. So yes. Judge Ellie says, oh, she's talking Black Queen. All my Barons wee pills are gone. Oh no, they won't give me more because they don't want me addicted now. We don't want you addicted to pills. But goodness, pain, man. I will pray that that pain goes away, because goodness, I am a baby when in pain. I can't deal with pain a lot at all. It's awful. And so we're praying that goes away very quickly, Church Nelly. So yes. Oh, why, thank you, allowing others to shine. I love that name. Thank you. I appreciate this. Just thank you for being an exceptional squad podcaster. I appreciate it. Happy that it's resonating so much, much appreciated. So I try, Beatrice and Dylan. I try to be positive. Sometimes as you know, I do heavy podcasts. Like, for example, when I go into the wider world, it's very heavy. And so, but, with all of that, I mean, we have to report the facts no matter how they are. So sometimes it could be heavy, but I try to be positive. So thank you. Let's see. Gwendolyn says, hello, squatties. I watched the interview with Prince Harry. It was very moving, brought tears to my eyes. Yeah, it is very, very moving and powerful. So I'm glad you got a chance to watch. I'm glad it resonated with you. It is very powerful if you haven't. And please share it. Share it on your social media platforms that others, because also, too, not only the interview is important, they also want, people to get to know about squatties and also to support it, because with the programs they want to do, it costs money. So they need donations. They need people to invest in it and invest in these kids. So, and they want to bring a lot more kids than who they're serving right now. So that way more kids can benefit, and all of that costs money. So the more, the more, people know about it, the more people would, donate to it. So yeah, very, very exciting. So yes. Karen Werner, this is she says, exciting news for Prince Harry. Love the Sussexes. Can't wait to celebrate in the upcoming gala. Tickets are selling. So yes, Karen is doing a gala in September in honor of Prince Harry's birthday. So definitely contact Karen. Karen, if you want to post a link to either your your email where people can contact you for more information about your gala that's coming up in September, that would be great. I'll post it here, and I'll highlight it so people can contact you or check out the link for the gala celebrating Prince Harry. So yes, absolutely. Cookies and Cream, our awesome moderator, says, "This is so awesome. I'm so proud of Prince Harry." Yes. Hello, Oral from London. Yes, we know you're in London. Or it's like, hello, everybody. Love from London. Hello, Oral. Oh, you're welcome, Minxie Martin. You are absolutely welcome. Rafaela, how are you, my dear? Rafaela is yes. Good evening, Miss Fellow Child, dear family. How is your brother, Rafaela? How is he? Let's see. Let us know. So there. What else? Let's see. Scrolling down. Sonia says this is a big deal. Captain Wales, the Ginger Avenger, Archie and Lily's papa and Megan's husband. Yes, it is. That award is a huge deal. And I'm so happy to see how Harry, he has completely embraced football. He has completely embraced the community, the sports community in the US, especially football. And I'm really just so happy how they've also embraced him. And so, yeah, it's really wonderful to see. Let's see. Let's see. Scrolling down. Wait, what? You broke your left shoulder? Oh my goodness. What happened? Oh my goodness, Rafaela. This is awful. Oh my word. Are you in the hospital? I'm like, I am a little speechless. So your brother, talk about 2024 it's a challenging year for you and your family. This is awful. I am so sorry to hear this. So, oh my goodness. Talk about being in pain. Goodness. So we'll be praying for you, Rafaela. Definitely. Please recover. Hopefully that heals soon. My word. So, let's see. Minxie Martin says, I really love the way all Harry's PR is positive, helping people and the community. Exactly. And that's what they do. Harry and Meghan, that's what Archwell is about, showing up and doing good. And they are doing that. So it's absolutely, absolutely wonderful. So yes. Let's see. Oh, Matarazzi Sound is sending Rafaela, get well wishes. Oh, fast recovery, absolutely. So my goodness, I can't even imagine. So let's see. Sonia says, King Charles and Prince William, I never thought I'd say this, but thank you for pushing the Sussexes out of Britain. I know, right? What you planned for their destruction, God has turned into a triumph. I'm like, amen, hallelujah, praise the Lord. You could not have said this better, because this is exactly what happened. This is I think of, whenever I think of stories like this, I think of, what is it, Joseph, who the brothers, they basically sold him into slavery in Egypt. And then, but what was for them, and I think that was part of Joseph's prayer, I think it was, that if I remember correctly, that his prayer was that they sold him and they thought it was for his bad, but it turned out to be his good, and he literally ended up rescuing his family. And so don't know if that's going to happen in this case, but so true, Sonia, so true. they thought it would be their destruction. It turned out to be their triumph. So yes, I am right here. Thank you, royal family. Even though you're still horrible, but thank you. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, what else is there? Scrolling down. Marjorie is like, amen, amen, amen. Yes. But JSC says, yes, it was Joseph. Yes, Joseph and his brothers who sold him because, Joseph was a little cocky. It's like, I'm the favorite and my father gave me this coat and all. And his brother was like, okay, we are selling you. We are throwing you into a pit and selling you. So yeah. And he ended up being the governor or something of Egypt, and ended up rescuing the families. So yeah. Let's see. A couple more. Oh, Rafaela, I know you didn't just do this. Your brother is in the hospital. You have a broken shoulder and you're still getting a super sticker? My goodness, woman. What are you doing to me? Thank you so much. But goodness, please. I'm like, I need to be imitating you, man. Totally need to be imitating you. But thank you so much for your super sticker. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your support always. So yeah. Let's see, what else? A couple more before we end. Yasmin Page says, I think there is a branch in Canada or the US. I'm not sure, but somewhere in my memory, I think I saw an interview with a lady from one of those countries, and she was talking at least talking about it. Really? Okay. Well, that would be great if I would assume that would be part of the goal, because again, there's wars and genocides going on right now, and goodness, there are children who are traumatized. And so I wouldn't be surprised. I just hadn't heard of it. I've heard of the one in the UK. So it is wonderful, if it's already there, or if they're thinking about it, because I know Prince, in the interview, Harry even talked about, the fundraising that needs to happen to get a lot more kids to be a part of Scotty's Little Soldiers. So yeah, it's just, yeah. If there is already a part, fantastic. And if they're thinking about it and going to do it, it is amazing. So yes. Let's see. Let's see a couple more before we end. Nobody says the world is watching and knows their worth and sees their work. Exactly. Eyes are on them. Eyes that know, impartial eyes who know good work, and people who are actually helping mankind and doing great things that benefit people around them. So yeah, it's wonderful. It is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful to see. So anyways, guys, I gotta run, unfortunately. And it was wonderful just hanging out with everyone. Even for these short minutes, I will be back tomorrow, a little bit longer. I have a little bit more time tomorrow. We can hang a little bit longer somewhere outside. And so anyways, thank you so much to our awesome moderators. Some are here, some are not. Lydia, Church Nelly, I will be praying for you, Church Nelly, and praying for the pain. Karen M, Cookies and Cream, Black Queen, thank you so much for keeping our space safe, and to our 2 Cents crew who support on a monthly basis, and those of you who support in the chat, and Rafaela, and we will be praying for you and your shoulder, my goodness, and your brother, obviously, and Church Nelly's pain, will be praying for you as well. So yes, please, guys, prayer that you get well quickly. So anyways, I love you all. Have a fantastic, fantastic day. And I will chat with you next time. I love you. Bye.